There are many funny laws in history, but one of the funniest to me is a law that was passed in England in the 16th century. This law stated that cutting off a cat's tail was punishable as severely as cutting off a human's tail. This law was passed because cats played an important role in controlling rats and pests at the time. However, some people found this law to be ridiculous. For example, one writer described the law as nonsense and said that cats can catch mice without their tails. The law was repealed in the 18th century, but it was still enforced by many people up until that point. In fact, one person was even imprisoned for cutting off his cat's tail. This law is funny because it is so absurd. However, it also shows the value that people placed on cats at the time. People thought that cats were so valuable that cutting off a cat's tail was considered as serious a crime as cutting off a human's tail. Here are a few funny stories about this law. One day, a man was walking down the street when he saw a man trying to cut off a cat's tail. The man told the cat's owner what was happening. The cat's owner caught the man trying to cut off the tail and reported him to the police. The man was tried in court and found guilty of cutting off the cat's tail. On another day, a man realized that he had cut off his cat's tail. The man didn't know what to do. He didn't want to take the cat to the vet because he thought the vet would cut off the cat's tail even worse. Eventually, the man decided to cut off the cat's tail himself. While the man was cutting off the cat's tail, the cat was so scared that it ran away. The man never found his cat. This law is no longer in effect today, but it is still told as a funny story.